introducing Maurice Gauthier.
Woo! Welcome to I Am Become Death, a documentary on the atomic bomb. You're gonna learn everything there is to know about the atomic bomb in this video. But before I get too far into this video, we should just teach you about the history of the atomic bomb.
Yeah, atomic bomb!
In the late 1800s, scientists had enough knowledge to know that everything in the universe was made up of tiny things called atoms. Now, atoms, scientists thought, were hard and could not be broken. Well-known philosopher Sir Isaac Newton once said while eating a bright red apple under a tree that atoms were like marbles. Like many other theories, like the flat earth theory, it was proven incorrect. World War I. The battle was between Britain and Germany, and eventually British came on top. Well, Germany had to pay a lot of money to Britain, and eventually Germany's colony collapsed, and they needed guidance to get through the hardships. So of course you'd want the happiest leader, right? Well, they got Adolf Hitler, who was elected in 1933. He disliked Jews, homosexuals, crippled people, and other people as well. He eventually causes the Second World War, which had a lot more blood and gore than the first one did. They eventually reached the US, the news about the Second War, and the US, it wasn't overly pleased with the fact of another war starting, and the president, Franklin Roosevelt, starts to gather an army in case the US has to jump in the war at any time. Meanwhile, Leo Szilard heard about Hitler and his true evil plans to conquer Europe and destroy the world's Jews. Leo Szilard hurried over to the US and planned on warning the president about the nuclear weaponry, but he knew the president would never listen to him, so he went to the most influential man in the US at the time, Albert Einstein. He finally convinced Albert to write a letter to the president. The president was shocked and handed over $6,000 to Leo for experimenting. Not long later, though, the US joined World War II on December 7th after Japan's sneak attack on Pearl Harbor.
I wonder how an atomic bomb is made.
An atomic bomb is made when an atom splits, releasing neutrons and protons. The atoms are made of electrons, protons, and neutrons. Two scientists called Lise Meitner and Otto Frisch in 1938 discovered that by hitting uranium or plutonium with multiple neutrons, you could split the atom's nucleus, which in turn releases protons, neutrons, and most importantly, energy. Uranium and plutonium are the only two known substances to trigger a nuclear reaction. Slowly, thoughts turned to atoms. If splitting one atom gave a little bit of energy, splitting many more, possibly billions of atoms, could create an unimaginable amount of energy. With tons of atoms splitting, a new type of energy was unleashed: nuclear energy.
If you haven't been listening for the last couple minutes, then here's Ethan with a simplified version.
It breaks things apart piece by piece, molecule by molecule, atom by atom.
Thank you, Maurice. Now, the war in Germany was slowly coming to a bloody stop. Germany and many others of the Axis had already surrendered in May of 1945, but Japan was still far from giving up.
America had sent a warning that if Japan didn't surrender, there would be prompt and utter destruction. The Japanese just shrugged it off and gave little thought. America took their two bombs, the Fat Man and the Little Boy, from the Manhattan Project and bombed the Japanese. Very few people knew of the bomb, so no one knew for certain what would happen. Not even the bombers. One even said, "I don't believe anyone ever expected to look at a sight quite like that. Where we had seen a clear city 2 minutes before, we could no longer see the city. We could see smoke and fires creeping up the sides of the mountains. The plane shook violently and people turned, saying, 'My God, what have we done?' Pain and suffering was unleashed on the towns. Survivors weaved tales of extreme suffering. Glass and buildings crumbled under the bomb with the power of the sun. Up to 4 months after the bombing, 90,000 to 166,000 people in Hiroshima died, and 60,000 to 80,000 in Nagasaki. Most people were innocent citizens. Japan could no longer take it. It was the only time in world history that people fought with nuclear weaponry. Japan surrendered on August 15th, 1945, bringing the deadliest war to a bitter close.
Now we're going to take all the anger and disgust and we're going to sum it up and shove it into one big, appropriate way to do this. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the rap battle. On my left we have America. And on my right we have Japan. Begin.
I'm American, y'all, and I'm back from the dead. I'm here to drop a bomb on your Japanese head. It's been more than 50 years and nobody's there. Come on, people, grow some chest hair. You're tiny little planes, we call that a sin. We all know in the end which country's gonna win. So set it up, start the game, just to let you know that you'll be tamed. This is the end, it's quite a shame. The traps are set, but nothing's changed.
Come on, man. You ain't no preacher. Take seats, son, and let me show you the teaching. You were laying on the beach, soaking up the sun. You opened your eyes and knew the fun was done. Now you and your country can feel the rage. We took down Pearl Harbor and we set the stage for a nuclear drop, though, and usher a new age. Call us tame, the beast is out of the cage.
Hey, shut your mouth, man. Just start retreat. When we show you our fat man, your heart will stop beating. Turn you down, end the view, blow you up like the view. Shut you down, burn you up, kill your men. They have no luck. We'll win it all, give us our dough. We got Rob on our side, Oppenheimer, yo. Try to ditch, but you know you'll never win. Drop a bomb on the scenery, give you a kick in the shin.
Bite your tongue, fool. We need no warning. Our technology, little boy, you best start learning. Your big finale? Ha, more like a little pinch. Your technology? It doesn't even make us wince. We act like the title's yours, right? Gunned down Pearl Harbor, then went off in the night. Pretty sure you lost, but we had our fun. Look, you had no words to say. This battle's done.
Happiness changed to fear, fear changed to dread. The bomb revolutionized modern warfare forever. Warfare in the past revolved around skill. But now skill, although still important, was now pushed aside and replaced with power. The Japanese's ideas of America were changed as well. Japan had never seen America as a true challenge until the bombing. The reaction to the bomb was mixed. Some people thought it was right to bomb Japan, and it was unthinkable not to. Some people were risking their lives bringing the war to an end, while a super powerful weapon was on the shelf not being used. Some people thought it was an evil and unnecessary act. Some people had never imagined the kind of damage the bomb would do to a city. Some people were scared that some countries would produce nuclear weapons and destroy the world. The bombs completely reformed America. The bombs took away the fear they had of Japan, the pain of war, and the need for people to risk their lives. The bombs took away everything that America had wrong at the end of the war and completely destroyed them.
The bomb left a scar in here for pain.
Atomic bombs have never been dropped since then. The bombs didn't just change Japan and America, they changed everything.
Now, as countries build atomic bombs, let's remember the pain.
Let's remember the bloodshed.
And let's remember the revolutionary bombs that reformed the world and left a reaction that would last a lifetime.
Thank you for watching our documentary. Like us on Facebook.
Follow us on Twitter.
Or check out our MySpace page.
MySpace?
What?
Thank you.
For you.
Hey, I don't deserve to die.
Well, ah!